There was so much water pollution, rivers caught on fire. Forget throwing plastic bottles into the water. We tossed our cars in there.
All right, this is the documentary Michael Moore Presents Planet of the Humans, directed by Jeff Gibbs. Free on YouTube as of this recording. It may be taken down, who knows. But I did watch it. I watched every minute of it. It's an hour, 39 minutes long. What a documentary. What a documentary. I might have to say this is my favorite Michael Moore film. And I was surprised by it. Plus, there's a part in it about depopulation, which I really don't agree with at all. That's really dark. Not really solving much problems. Kind of creepy. But it's good to hear about these things from these people, so you're aware of what's going on. Let's just read the synopsis right here. Michael Moore Presents Planet of the Humans, a documentary that dares to say what no one else will this Earth Day. That we are losing the battle to stop climate change on planet Earth because we are following leaders who have taken us down the wrong road. And you can read more of the description on Michael Moore's YouTube channel. Now, this was very surprising to me. Let's begin by, I just want to say that I don't agree with everything that is said in this movie. I don't think everything's 100% true. There's things about global warming I have questions about, but I don't want to get too into that. I want to stick with what this film really shows and what I thought was really revealing. I have it open here, so I'm just going to kind of scroll through.
But then a little rain began to fall.
So, yeah, Earth Day. So that's Earth Day, and it's a concert where they have music and celebrate natural Earth. And just, the idea is to create energy without burning coal or burning gas or making things so the air environment is polluted. We don't want to do that. We want to have energy from the sun, solar panels, wind, things like that. So he goes to this concert here.
My cameraman noticed some commotion behind the stage.
So what they do is they find out in this instance the rain is coming down and the concert has to have backup generators. So they use these electric generators, which ties into where they get the electricity. Oh, they have to burn natural gas, so that might not be 100% correct, but the electricity they're using isn't clean energy. That's the point. And he's upset. He's upset that this concert, Earth Day, is not being 100% clean. So pretty much this guy, he documents so much. Like he goes to is it General Motors? Let me see here.
New World Media, we're doing a segment on the renewable energy.
Oh, excuse me, I gotta go for a second, but thanks.
So he talks to this company that has the electric car, and he asks them, like, where do you get the electricity for the electric car? And it's like, oh, well, it's mostly connected to this grid, which gets its energy from natural gas and coal, and it just gets back into those types of energies. So he researches, and he meets up with other people. There's a guy named Ozzy. I think he has really documented this stuff too. Basically, it's about how we're going green. We're going to go solar. We're going to go wind. All that is sold to society as a solution to the energy problem, as if it will replace the coal industry and fracking and natural gas. But it takes coal miners, natural gas, and all this other stuff to create the green technology. And then on top of that, he shows how some of the technology isn't holding up very well. Now, some people will say that he's showing old equipment in this documentary, but it's hard for me to believe that because this was released in 2020, and he interviews a lot of people, and it would make sense that they should be more transparent and say, hey, this isn't going to replace fossil fuels or the coal mining industry, which some people, they do say that, but it really gets into the politics of the whole green initiative. Let's play a little bit here. This is towards 59
From burning
minutes.
coal to burning trees.
So it is a great pleasure to be here today to celebrate the remarkable step that the
That's
university is taking.
Director of the Sierra
Today, we're
Club,
gonna do our
Beyond
part.
Coal.
A remarkable step indeed. We're to do our part by getting out of bed with coal companies and into bed with logging companies.
So another thing he realizes is that a lot of these natural companies creating natural energy cut down a lot of trees, and he says at the beginning he's a tree hugger. He really wants to preserve nature, and he finds out they're cutting down trees, they're chopping them up, and they're burning them to make energy. And it's kind of the opposite of what he initially thought. And it really should, I didn't know a lot about this stuff. I don't really research a lot about green energy and all this stuff, but this is very surprising. And I think both Michael Moore and Jeff Gibbs did a pretty good job at showing this to people. It's a good movie that creates a conversation. Now, I don't believe every single thing that's said in this. I think there needs to be further research on these topics, but he takes an approach where he just goes to these places, talks to these people, and you can, as a viewer, you can kind of make up your own mind if you think this stuff is shady or if you think they're actually doing something good. To me, what I came out after watching this documentary, what I came away with was there are people who are using the quotes green technology to profit from everyone else, like to make profits, I guess, to grow their business and make a lot of money. They're really not trying to reduce a blueprint of global warming or emissions or any of that. Do I think the end of the world is going to happen because of global warming? I don't think so. I don't really want to talk about that. I think there's a lot we still need to learn about our planet, and the point of this film to me is that it's an advertising scam. Really, this film shows there's an advertising scam with the green energy stuff, that they really haven't figured out a solution to an alternative source of energy. Instead, they've created an illusion of alternative energy and made people think that they're living a cleaner cleaner lifestyle with by making certain choices, when really it's not really much cleaner at all. In fact, in some cases, the documentary shows they have to burn more trees and create more energy just to get to this green technology. So it's fascinating. I mean, I'm sure there's more research that can be done to find out more specific answers to some questions. But I liked it. I enjoyed it. I'm not one of those people who are climate activists, but it makes sense. It makes sense. I always thought the whole green thing was kind of weird to begin with, and this kind of shows really what another side of what's going on. So it's on YouTube right now. I'll put the link in the description. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys think. How many stars? I mean, just based on the reveal of what's going on that nobody else is talking about, it automatically puts it at 8 out of 10 stars. 8 out of 10. Cinematically, it's pretty basic, but the realism, the story itself is what drives it forward. Right now it has 8 million views as of April 21st, 2020. Yeah, check it out. Planet of the Humans.